chapter number 18, and the chapter name is Sound, Production of Sound. Sound is generated in all the above mentioned events. Vibration and product in the objects which generated sound. All these vibrations are imparted to the molecules in the air and get transferred from one molecule to the other. In this way, the vibration reach our ears and the sound is heard. Next topic is reason for production of sound. What is the reason of production of sound? Let's we see. Sound is generated by the rhythmic vibration of an object. Next we will see pitch of a sound. In the Indian music, the musical notes sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni are of increasingly high pitch, that is, of increasingly higher frequency. In scientific terms, frequency is a measure of pitch. Periodic motion. The object moves to one end of the central position and comes back to the central position while vibrating. This motion of an object is repeated again and again at fixed intervals of time. Such motion of an object is called periodic motion. Motion of a swing. A swing is an oscillator. The motion of a swing is an oscillatory motion. Always remember, children, sound is generated by the rhythmic vibration of an object. We can hear the sound as long as the object vibrates. When we touch the vibration object with our hand, the vibration stops and we no longer hear the sound. Sometimes we can see the vibration, but sometimes the vibrations are so minute that we cannot see them with our naked eyes. Simple accelerator or simple pendulum. The object moving from one end to the other end of its entire position again and again in fixed intervals of time is called a simple oscillator or simple pendulum. Oscillatory motion of oscillatory. The back and forth motion of an oscillator on either side of a central position is called oscillatory motion. Oscillation of oscillator. When an oscillator moves from one end to the other and returns to its starting point, it is said to have completed one oscillation. Now next topic is amplitude. The maximum distance covered by an object on any one side of its central position while undergoing vibration is called amplitude of vibration. Pendulum. An oscillatory which is made up of a small iron or wooden ball tied to a half a meter long strong thread, and the other end of the thread is tied to a fixed support such that the ball is freely suspended in the air. Such an oscillator is called a pendulum. Do you know, children? A stretched rubber returns to its original state when it is released This property is called elasticity. When a stretched rubber band vibrates, elasticity is at work. All the while that the pendulum oscillates, Earth's gravitation is at work. Time period of oscillation. Definition is the time taken by an oscillator to complete one oscillation is called the time period of the oscillator. Term. The time period is denoted by letter T. Unit of time period is measured in seconds. Frequency of oscillation. The definition of oscillation is the number of oscillations completed by an oscillator in 1 second is called the frequency of oscillation. Explanation. Consider an oscillator completes 20 oscillations in 1 second, then the frequency of that oscillator is 20 Hz. Hz. Unit of frequency is Hertz is a unit of frequency. Frequency of 1 Hz means Hz means one oscillation is 1 second. Frequency of 100 Hz means there are 100 oscillations in 1 second. Term used to denote frequency. Frequency is denoted by letter N, and the formula for frequency is frequency equals to 1 upon time period of oscillation, that is 1 upon T. Let's try this. Take a plastic ruler and hold one of its end pressed down on the table as shown in the picture, so that a large portion of the ruler is off the table. Now ask your friends to press the free end of the ruler down and release it. Observe what happens. Now press the ruler with your finger at such a point that it stops making any sound. Now pull in 10 cm more of the ruler onto the table and repeat the action. Listen to the difference in the first and the second sound. Take note of the difference in the frequency and pitch of the sounds. Also, take note of what happened by further decreasing the length of the free part of the ruler light by light. Our next topic is high and low pitch of sound. When the tension in the wire is increased, the frequency increases, and if the tension in the wire is decreases, the frequency also decreases. When the tension in the wire is increased, the sound product by the vibration wire is shriller. On the other hand, when the tension is reduced, the sound is less shrill. This is called the high and low pitch of sound. The decibel means dB is the unit for measuring sound level. It was named decibel in honor of the work of the scientist Alexander Graham Bell. The magnitude of sound level decibels can be deducted from the density of the sound using a mathematical formula. When density of sound becomes 10 times the original, the sound level increases by 10 dB. Do you know, children? Decibel levels of some common sound beginning of audible sound is 0 dB. Normal breathing is 100 dB. Murmuring from 5 meter away 30 dB. Normal conversion is about 60 dB. Heavy traffic is about 70 dB. Originary factories 80 dB. Jet engine sound is 30 dB. Start of ear splitting sound is of 120 dB. Hearing is temporarily affected by sounds of frequency greater than 1000 Hz and levels higher than 1000 dB. This can result in temporary deafness. Workers who work near aeroplane engines experience this. Next topic is audible sound. The human beings can hear the sounds having frequency between 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Therefore, the sounds with frequency 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz is called audible sound. Infrasonic sound. A sound having frequency less than 20 Hz is not audible to the human being. Therefore, the sound having frequency less than 20 Hz is called infrasonic sound. Sounds having a frequency less than 20 Hz are produced and can be heard by whales, elephants, hippopotamus, and rhinoceros. Next topic is ultrasonic sound. A sound having a frequency higher than 20,000 Hz is called ultrasonic sound. Ultrasonic sounds cannot be heard by human beings. Some animals like dog, cat, dolphin, sea lion, and bat can hear such sounds. Uses of ultrasonic sound. Humans have used ultrasonic sounds in different equipments and technology to clean tiny parts of a watch and delicate ornaments, to observe internal organs of the body, to detect tumor in the brain, to detect faults in a metal. Ultrasonic sound is used in radar system to kill certain microbes and insects. Sonar. Full form of sonar is sound navigation and ranging, is used to locate, determine the depth of seabed or the position of a ship. Relation between high and low pitch of sound and frequency of sound. The high and low pitch of sound is directly related to the frequency of sound. The pitch gets higher when frequency of sound is increases. The pitch gets low when frequency of sound is decreased.